This is the man who created school. You may not recognize him, but he is responsible for trapping you for 12 years of your life and teaching you history and a bunch of useless things you will forget once you graduate. His name is John D. Rockefeller, and once said in a quote that he wants a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers. Unfortunately, his family is still around.
Yo, Mitch Panseco Tlog Deshpa. Mis saludos y respetos for bless. Greetings to all my people out there. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. My name is Manny, and I'm the Jaguar Man. Mucho gusto, and welcome, homies. This is Hoodwise on board. This is a channel, homie, where we make homies. We don't break. Every now and then, yeah, you know, we get a little rough and tough, homie, a little coscorrón, whatnot. Pero sabes que, at the end of the day, homie, we're making you, we're building you up, homeboy. I'll be the first one to humble myself and let you know that I don't know it all, homie. You know, every day to me is a learning experience. Ya sabes, homie. Feel free to drop a comment, a like, subscribe. Let me know how you feel. Let me know the deal. You know what it is. So, you know the ritual. Spark up your churrito, get your cold pisto, kick up your feet, relax. Peep game, homie, because I'm gonna lace you up on some worldwide gangster shit, homie. The real deal, Holyfield, as they say. So, do you ever thought about who may be in control of the world? Speaking in a physical way, in control of the world. Families, secret societies, as they say. And for those of you who believe in conspiracy, welcome. But I like to be open-minded to anything. Doesn't necessarily mean that I believe in it, but I like to, you know, load up my computer up here with information that could be beneficial in the future for any type of conversation. You know what it is. It's always good to see a sophisticated cholo entertain a conversation, can no? And that's why I always recommend homies to pick up a book, pick up something that's gonna, you know, make you, create you. Anyhow, going back to these powerful families. You guys ever heard of the Rothschild family? Very powerful and in control. They wanted to create a world of workers, not thinkers. So imagine that. Workers, meaning like work my land, be a follower, go to work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, weekends off. Will get you ready for your Social Security. Once you reach a certain age, you get it, you retire, you chill. But hey, you die owing bills, you're in debt, still paying your house, never end up paying your house, still owe it, takes 30, 40 years to pay it off, don't have no savings, you leave your family with your burial expenses, stress is left on your family. Wouldn't you want to be a thinker where you're able to see the unseen, create something that could benefit you millions, billions of dollars? Well, that's what we're going to talk about, homies. And to kick it off, before I get to this book called Think and Grow Rich, we're going to briefly go through these facts of these families that are ruling and controlling this world. Remember, the government just a front. President election, politics, it's a front to keep order in the world and in this country. But deep down in the underworld, there's more to this. So peep game. Okay, so we're talking about these families, right, that are controlling this world as we speak. During the 19th century, the Rothschild family possessed the largest private fortune in the world, as well as in modern world history. The Rothschild didn't become billionaires overnight. Their net worth is $500 trillion. Damn. It's through decades and centuries that they embrace success. Who is the current Rothschild right now? Financier of arts, Lord Rothschild is president of J. Rothschild Holdings and was chairman of the Heritage Memorial Fund. Which companies do the Rothschild own? Air Products of Mechanicals, Duke Energy Corp. Who are the three richest families? 1. Walton family. 2. Koch family. 3. Mars family. Damn, Mars? Ay, wait. Could they be aliens? Is the Rothschild family richer than Elon Musk? Since his wealth is mainly in stocks, it is not an asset like real estate or gold. It can crash today or double tomorrow. The current Rothschild net worth is estimated to be approximately 450 billion USD for the whole family, about double that of Musk stocks. Things that sometimes we don't have time to research. Well, guess what? You get to kick back and enjoy this brief educational entertainment where I do the research for you, home girl. Who said gangsters ain't smart? How powerful was the Rothschild family? During the 19th century, the Rothschild family possessed the largest private fortune in the world, as well as in modern world history. The family's wealth declined over the 20th century and was divided among many descendants. A pandemic hasn't stopped many of the America's richest families from adding to their fortunes. You hear that, homies? Not even the pandemic put a dent on these people's wealth. To touch on the facts of wealthy families, not only in America but around the world. These families have been in power for many years and have big influence over the governments, world governments. I once read a book called The Unseen Hand. It talks about how these wealthy families are the ones that start the wars. They get countries to turn on countries, and they play them like chess, back and forth, competing for oil, competing for resources, having this country control this. They sanction this other country to do the dirty work, or they put this other country in the dirty work. They sanction this country so they could suffer and come down. It's like if you don't do as they wish, they'll get people to turn on you. It's almost like being in the yarda. It's like if you don't comply with the rules and regulations that the system or the program brings, then there's consequences. They'll send 1 or 2 torpedoes in the yard. The IGI, they create wars amongst convicts so they could just kick back and enjoy the ride. Almost playing chess. And they do that so inmates won't turn against the cops, the correctional officers, because they know that if convicts get together, they're a very strong force. It's similar with these powerful families exercising their power, getting countries against countries, because we know that if we all come together, we will rebel and overthrow a government. And there's talks about aliens now existing. There's talks about impossible alien invasion. Did you ever think that even if, let's say we get invaded, now I see the world all coming together. I see these powerful families getting the world together to go against this species, or whatever you want to call it. And this is where I say that history repeats itself. Going back to the Spaniards conquering Mexico, a lot of the Aztecs died because of the smallpox. They didn't have no medication to fight against that. A lot of people think that they killed a lot of Aztecs through war, but nah, it was a smallpox that it eliminated most of our descendants of the Aztecas, the Mexica. Anyhow, well, in the same way, I think that we were to get invaded by aliens. History repeats itself. A lot of people are going to die coming in contact with them. Having them even around, they're going to have all these diseases with them that a regular human might not be able to withstand. It's going to be mutual. Maybe they're going to fucking fall out with our fucking pedos or something, man. Anyhow, but now let's get into this book real quick. Think and Grow Rich. You guys seen in the beginning of the video, the vato says that these powerful families created the school system. They created the news, what's on TV. They feed us what they want us to know. Regular TV, you don't really hear much. It's all BS. You gotta really dig in there. You really gotta read the newspaper to hear the real shit that's going around the world. The school system where they taught us the history that we know. They say now that a lot of the stuff they taught us is lies. It's all made up history. One thing that got me was where they wanted to create a world of workers, not thinkers. in this book right here, I recommend Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. They talk about the creative mind and how we need to exercise our imagination. We settle for comfort. We settle for what we got, a 9 to 5. Fuck it, let's go to work. If you don't want to go to school, well, go to work. Chingale, cabrón. Huh? We want things, come from a poor family background, and we just get our necessities. But remember back in the days, Payless was my spot. I wanted the Nikes or the British Nikes, LA Gear, whatever. It was in style back when I was growing up. The Cortez. Hey, Pops was a little tight. He was like, nah, vamos a la Payless. Man, comfort is having a job, overtime, the highlight of the day, 1K, and your social at one day, getting your feria, your little getting back to Mexico and enjoy your little peaceful remainder of years. But we don't have ambition. La raza sometimes se les duerme el gallo. Yeah, I give credit to the gente now I see on the corners, the vendors selling elotes, frutas, raspados, tacos. Tacos is the new crack. Sheesh, every corner you see a taco stand, and man, they making money. Hey, why go and work for someone when you could just create your own business and work for yourself and build something big that down the line your kids, your grandkids can help you work and grow that business. Set the foundation and build upon the foundation. And this is where it's going to become a family business. Without an imagination, without creativity, we're not going to get that. If you guys are interested in being an entrepreneur, this is it right here. I also talked about education before on one of my videos. It's on the playlist. Well, this book talks about how Henry Ford only had a third grade education. Till this day, one of the richest families in the world. He created the first car. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before he created the light bulb. What does that tell you? He never gave up. He was determined. You got all these inventors that didn't even have college or high school diploma and became very successful. What does that tell you right there? To me, it tells me that whatever you put your mind into, if you put your creativity, your desire, and use your imagination, the sky's the limit, homie. Take a second and look around where you're at, whether you're outside or inside your house. Everything you see around you, it was somebody's thought before it was manifested into a thing. Prescription, a recipe, whatever it is, it was somebody's imagination, creativity, desire to develop that project. All right, man, enough was said. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the spill. Let me know what you guys think. It's always good to educate yourself and learn and peep game, homie. Much love to my homies and homegirls. Thanks for your time. Once again, this is Hoodwise. Throw it up, homie. Mon que si.
Goodbye.